when people have this kind of draining all kind of energy, the first thing they're going to get is they have not much chi. When they don't have enough energy, they will never make a connection to where? Chi is a connection to what? Soul and spirit, right? So in the Tao say, a first simple enlightenment is what? Know that you have a soul and a spirit. Yes or no? A first enlightenment. You get that? You enlighten, boom. Oh my God, I have the soul and spirit. Right? You really feel it. I have a soul and a spirit inside me. You enlighten. We call little enlighten. Okay? You little enlighten. Now when you started to, oh my God, I cannot leak out too much sexual energy. So when you have more sexual energy, more conserved, more transformed. So now, this is the same energy of the original force. What can we do with it? If you don't want all this sexual energy to drain out, what can you do? Transforming it, right? So, when the body producing sperm, and what you do? From material to material, so get out, right? And now we do. So when it change from the sexual organ producing sperm, now you get the material, what you do with it? Show them out, right? And that's what all the people, they don't understand this, they don't enlighten on that part. Once they understand that, hey, I can transform my sexual energy back into my life form, you are second enlightenment. Okay? And the formula is secret, but it's very open. This is the formula, it's very secret, but very open. Okay? Tao Master discovered this material can transform to immaterial, right? And what the formula here? E equal what? MC squared. E is what? Energy. Chi. Okay? M is what? Mass. So sexual organ, sperm and egg, is that mass or not mass? Mass. And what is C? It's the square, the speed of light. How can you get the square, the speed of light? When you see light and you spin the light around the mass, you get it. And that's what, and it producing what? Producing chi. So chi is what? Mass and the square of light, and become chi. So if you have enough chi, you can transform many things. And when you spin the light around the mass, you have what? You have the square, the speed of light. That is very fast, okay? The speed of light, okay? Now, all you're doing here is the light. When you relax, open your mid eyebrow, you see the light. And you spinning the light, you get the square of light. And it transforms into chi. Chi is the highest of the light and the mass combined. Okay? This is secret. Now, you don't want any children anymore. The sexual energy over there is no use to you. If you want orgasm, multi-orgasm, if you ejaculation out, finish. So, what we do, the most important practice in the Tao is what? The universal in Tao is what? Transforming your sexual energy. That's the first step. Why we need to transform the sexual energy? Now the next enlightenment. When you know that you have the soul and spirit, you enlighten. When you know that you can transforming the material to immaterial, you enlighten. The next thing is what? Very important, enlighten. When you know your soul and spirit like a baby, like a child, you are third enlightenment. It's a great enlightenment, I tell you. You suddenly, you wake up and right in your house, somebody dump about 5 or 6 children in your house. What are you going to do with it? Now, the soul and spirit are not fed by steak. They are fed by chi. So now you know why we have so many qigong. You know that? So you can make more chi to feed your baby. If you understand this, you enlighten. You are greater enlightened. Okay? Now, next thing is that baby need to feed them with what? Food. And the best baby food is what? Jing, chi, and love. Jing, chi is what? Sexual energy. Sexual energy is the only extra energy you can transform. That's a lot extra. Now, when you realize that I have a child to raise, and I have not only one child, but 5 to 9 child to raise, and now you determine that I'm going to raise this child. So the Tao always compare our soul and spirit as what? So they always draw a picture very small. Tiny little soul and tiny little spirit inside here, very small. So they like a child, like a spirit, like a baby, like a child. They don't grow. The soul and spirit, they have to draw lotto to come in to take your body. There is a lot of lotto to draw. Lottery, okay? So if not every soul, they will have chance to come and take your body. If they don't have chance to take your body, mean they never grow. They will remain like a child forever. One thing about the soul spirit, they don't die. But if you don't feed them, they don't grow. So, this is the theme. This is the most important part of the Tao practice. You have to raise your soul and the spirit and educating them. Okay? And you have to merge them into one. Otherwise, they spread out. So the first thing what we have to train, to merge them into one. Mind, eye, heart, soul, and spirit become one. Okay? Otherwise, when you have suddenly happen something, they all spread out and they get lost. So they have to merge into one immortal child. They have to merge into one, only one. And they can spread into many. But when the boom happen, boom, they merge into one. That's it. So we call what? So in the West, what you say? When a person cannot do well, what they do? The mind, one way. The eye, one way. The heart, one way. Right? Mind, eye, heart, soul, and the spirit have to be one. That's it. It's a practice every day. You know, come in, mind, eye, heart, soul, spirit become one. That's it. Feed them every day. Feed them with Jing Qi, feed them with Qi, and the Qigong, every Qigong you do, you're increasing more Qi. Like you're making more money. But this money that you make to feed your soul and spirit is last long or not last long. You're feeding what? An immortal what? Immortal child. So you get your physical energy transformed to energy and you feed into the immortal one, so you're part of the immortal one. And that is another key of the Tao practice here. And that is the whole thing that you do. When you understand this and when you're practicing it, now your job is teach other people to do it. Get other people to enlighten. A simple first enlighten, second enlighten, third enlighten. So the third enlightenment is important. Know that you have a child and a spirit. So what you do? Like before that, right? Saturday night fever, right? Okay? So the first thing what you have to do, you change your life. You change your behavior. You change everything. Okay? Everything you are living. So a mother willing to give their life for the baby. So you all your life, all your purpose is what? Raise the child and the baby. And you believe that this child and this baby is the immortal one. Okay? If I transform my physical, become Qi, and I feed it into my soul and spirit. My part of me, my part of my conscious, and my conscious are feeding into the immortal one. So you get that? You understand what is the major goal of the Tao. So the next formula of the Einstein, what he said. One is E equal mc squared, and one is become energy. Energy cannot be what? Destroy. Only what? Transform. That's it. And the last word he said, all the universe is energy. That's all to it. That's all to it. But that he said this word is the beginning of all the Tao practice. He said all energy is all to it, and that is we begin from energy. And that's what we call inner alchemy. We work with every single level of energy practice. And that is the end of what Einstein said. All the universe is energy, is all to it. And that is the Tao beginning from all the energy and go for all that.